Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Denise Middleton.
And I'm Dawn Scott. The frigid weather is putting a strain on utilities across the state, causing hundreds of power outages. THV 11's Macy Jenkins has been talking with Entergy Arkansas all day as they deal with power shortages. A developing story right now out of Little Rock. A woman 14 weeks pregnant was dropped off at UAMS with a gunshot wound. And THV 11's Marlisa Goldsmith joins us live from the hospital with details. Marlisa, what happened? Marlisa, thank you. The Pulaski County Special School District today beginning the process of shutting down 2 schools in an effort to save money. District spokesperson Deb Roush tells us the district needs to cut $20 million from its budget after losing desegregation funding. Their solution includes closing Northwood Middle School and Scott Elementary starting next fall. Roush says no layoffs, though, are expected. As for the students, the 125 kids at Scott Elementary will go to Harris, 12 miles away. The middle school kids will be split between Sylvan Hills and Jacksonville Middle Schools. Karen Johnson's son is one of those students. A 2nd grade Common Core curriculum is teaching children in Conway about slavery.
But the way they're doing it has some parents so outraged they kept their child home from school today.
Plus, the Senate panel votes to pass the controversial Keystone XL pipeline. What's next now? A Central Arkansas neighborhood in a frenzy after a child reports an attempted kidnapping, a story you'll have to see to believe. Plus, temperatures take a dive and schools work hard to keep kids safe by keeping them warm. And a neighborhood in North Little Rock battling a foul issue. We explain. The news starts now.
Now from Arkansas's News and Information Center, this is THV 11 News at 5.
It is the first big freeze of the season. Temperatures expected to drop into the teens now. Good evening and thank you for watching. I'm Dawn Scott. It's been a project years in the making, a new Jackson County jail, and after setbacks, the end is finally near. The contract to begin construction finally signed this week. County Judge Jeff Phillips says the big reason for the new jail is overcrowding. Although they only have 27 beds, they average about 50 inmates or more. The new jail will provide the county with 104 beds, which will help Sheriff David Lucas keep prisoners in custody.
This is THV 11 News at 6.
A chilling change in temperature and chilling stats about our state's roadways. Both our top stories tonight. We thank you for watching. I'm Dawn Scott.
And I'm Craig O'Neill, and our roads are bad, billions of dollars worth of bad, and the money to fix them just isn't there.
And tonight, a report is out detailing how bad it is and asking for more money. But does that report call for higher taxes? THV 11's Marlisa Goldsmith with answers for us tonight. Marlisa. Anyone who knows 14-year-old Grant Leslie knows that when it comes to the drums, he has amazing talent. But when Mother Nature sounded her fury April 27th, all fell silent for this young musician. Tonight, we share the moment, though, that he gets the surprise of his life. It was November when we first met Grant Leslie. He jammed big on the drums while our cameras rolled. Beating away, he shared with us then, it's a form of therapy for him. His mom, Westy, at the time, explains that Grant was diagnosed at birth with a rare condition.
The doctor automatically knew that he had a condition, arthrogryposis multiplex congenita.
You can see the effects while Grant plays out his other passion, baseball. His condition keeps him from bending his arms and his feet. Miraculous, then, that he can even move his sticks enough to beat his drum set. Now fast forward to spring.
It was just complete disaster. Everything was just kind of destroyed and very heartbreaking.
April 27th, Grant and his family in the direct path of a deadly tornado. Look closely at this photo. There's a pink mattress. That's where the family took cover when it hit. Their Mayflower home leveled, a total loss.
It's loud and everything's falling down on us, and then it just stops. And then we look around and we see that our house is gone. Lost everything.
Including your drums?
Including my drum set. That's what I was torn up most about, my drum set.
Now fast forward to today, the Guitar Center in West Little Rock. Grant enters the store thinking he's simply here to look and dream about a new set of drums. Little does he know, he's about to get the surprise of a lifetime. Our photographer in open view pretending to do an interview on a fake drum off. Our photographer asks Grant to play for the camera so he'll have video for the story. Grant in full compliance on throne, beating possibly the nicest drum kit he's ever played. After a minute or two, a group of us walks in to share some very big news, but he won't stop playing. When he finally quiets down, the Guitar Center's Jeff Morgan steps up.
Grant, on behalf of all of us as musicians, we got this kit for you. We heard your kit was damaged in the tornado. So this is your new drums, courtesy of DW Sabians. This is your kit. Everything, the stool, everything, this is your drum set.
No.
Shock for this young man, and not a dry eye among those of us watching it unfold.
Thank y'all, all of y'all, thank y'all. Man.
The stars really aligned in this whole thing. Really, it all kind of just fell into place, so everything good happened.
I thought it would take a very long time to replace since, our living conditions and everything. We're living in an apartment and everything. I just thought, it's going to take a long time to get a drum set back. It takes me away. It can't really describe the feeling I get when I play the drums.
A young drummer who, despite challenge after challenge, keeps making music.
Love it. I can't wait to play it. Can't wait to move into a house and just play this thing all the time.
DW Drums and Sabian Cymbal Company, along with an anonymous donor, made this happen for Grant. Also, Conway Institute for Music donated Grant a year of free lessons. It's been 18 months since we first met Kaylee, Lexi, and Layla, sisters with an unbreakable bond. At the Museum of Discovery that day in April of 2013, hope was fading that they'd be adopted at all, let alone together.
We want to be in the same home. We don't want to be separate. Because if we be separate, then we don't know who lives and who lives.
2 months after that interview, the girls met this couple, Melissa and Derek, who asked we not share their last name. The couple desperately wanted children.
We tried for 7 years, and it just didn't work out. So then we decided to go the route of adoption, and everything just fell into place. Quickly.
That summer, the girls were at an adoption event where they met Melissa and Derek. The couple says they just knew.
It felt like home. It was right. So they are our girls.
We sat down with them and just started playing with them and just crawled right up in our lap, and from then on, that's the way it's been.
By September of 2013, the girls moved in, and after a 6-month waiting period, it was official. During that time, the family collected photos and put them into a book to share their journey.
This is the 6 months that they spent with us before the adoption was final. We made it so that their social workers and everybody could see what they had been up to. The girls love to play dress up, Daddy's girls. This was during one of their first visitations with us. We had a festival in our hometown and they went, and this was after that. That's one of our first family pictures that we have.
This day we meet the 3 girls once again. Today it is all smiles and stories of what's great about finally having a mom and a dad.
They help me with my homework, and they give me night kisses. That they take care of us, and when we need something, they give us it to us. Playing with my toys.
Kaylee did have some issues with what if you decide not to keep us. And I told her, there is no way you're living with me 6 months and I'm giving you back. I'm sorry. There's no way. You're stuck with us. So we made it more as it was her decision than ours.
And so nowadays, it's Halloween crafting and a lot of playtime, the things kids normally do. But for these 3, very simply, it's all a dream come true.
It's been such a wonderful experience, and like I said, to see them just happy every day and just not worrying about anything but having fun, and it's been well worth it.
We went from no kids to 3, and it's just been a ride, but a nice one.